that I am on the right path right now, and everything is working out in my favor.
Yeah.
I'm a rolling stone. I'm too high for you to own. In a whip that's meant to speed. If I hurt you, would you leave? I learned the game from some heavyweights. Catching buses, making change from another place. I still got demons from my younger days. I wish I could shake them, but they follow me. I wish I could take it easy, but these fans watch. That's my mama, I've been hustling since the sandbox. I'm a rolling stone. I'm a rolling stone. I'm too high for you to own. Bitch, you just spilled Louis 13, no mama queen. Back the fuck up. Blame that on my mother. I can't go nowhere less than me. That's why lovers, I'm trouble. First I'm exciting, then I'm gaslighting. Make up your mind. I'm rich as fuck and I ain't nothing at the same time. People hate me and they love me at the same time. I guess I'm everything and nothing at the same time. I'm a rolling stone in advance if I let you.
Hello, my beautiful babes. I haven't been talking much during this vlog because I have just been listening to podcasts. Podcast has been my thing lately. I'm trying to, now that I have weekends back to myself, I'm just trying to just wake up and listen to podcasts and just listen to things that will feed my mind. And you guys are probably wondering if I'm on like this spiritual journey. Kinda, not really. It's just that when you've gone through your spiritual awakening, everything will start to make sense. You'll start to dig a little bit deeper. You'll try to like put everything just in perspective, and then you start to question certain beliefs or certain things on a deeper level. So last week I just wanted to like share this with you guys. Like in my last vlog, I talked about how much my cycle did affect me for those couple of days. Now it makes sense, you know what I mean? Like us as women, or women, whoever you are, whatever you identify as, I'm not going to discriminate, but just be prepared to go through things. You know, I'm a woman, so I can speak on that. So I'm gonna give it to you from my perspective. There's things that our body has to go through, and there's certain things I feel like wasn't taught to us, or just things that we sort of deal with when they come up. And I feel like, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, like from a different perspective, I just want to say, like, we were taught that our menstrual cycle is like dirty, you shouldn't talk about it. But nobody really talks about like the power within that. Like, I was like doing more research, and there's different stages that the woman body goes through, and that's why women are more like stereotypical, like moody, PMS and all of that. It's just because we get upset with ourselves, or our significant other gets upset with us because our mood is never the same. Men typically, because they have more testosterone, have the same emotion. They can literally wake up with the same emotion and go to bed. Women, we're just like built differently. And I'm just talking to whoever you identify as, whatever. But the reason why our mood typically fluctuate and we can never stay at the same mood throughout the day is because there's different cycles to our menstrual cycle. There's like the follicular cycle. There's like the time, and maybe I should make a whole video on this, but I don't really want to get into it like too much. But there are times in the month where you feel more tired. You feel drained. You need to eat more. There are times, and it will all make sense. I feel like if you just like educate yourself more, or maybe you just want to look into it, look it up. There are different stages to a woman's cycle, and it all made sense. You know what I mean? The power of the internet. So I was listening to a podcast this morning, or when I was doing my skincare, and they were also talking about, like out of nowhere, they were also talking about like the different stages that a female goes through. And I was like, okay, wow, like, why don't they teach us this in school? And I believe like the female body is just so powerful, and this is why there's so much like, okay, you guys, I really wanted to share some podcasts with you guys. These podcasts I listen to in the morning or throughout the day or at night that really help me. It helps me put things into perspective, because I'm still on a healing journey. I'm on a self-improvement journey, and I'm also on a fitness journey. Those things will never change. I've implemented them into my lifestyle. So I just feel like it's only right, because sometimes when we wake up in the morning and we watch the news, or we talk to people, or we go on social media, that can really discourage us, and you'll just have that thing. I feel like sometimes the media drives fear into you. But if you wake up in the morning and you're feeling anxious, you're looking for motivation, you want to get back on track, I feel like you should listen to these podcasts. So this one is called Make Shift Happen. Make Shift Happen. and I recently started to listen to it, but I feel like it's just really, it's good. She was just talking about this episode, which is my 5-year plan, and the reality is most of us are living without a plan, and it's scary. You know, we just want to live it day by day. We want to, but I feel like we should write down a 5-year plan. And something that she was talking about in this particular episode that really stood out to me was, you know, she financially, like, she's like, I woke up, I was able to like sit beside the pool, I'm able to like buy myself something and not worry about like the price tag. And she's like, I've worked so hard on this. I feel great. I don't have to put in like PTO at work. I don't have to get my vacation like time off approved. And it's just like boss mentality. Like, we all can get there. The other podcast, I got into this one last year. Hold on. This one is called the Alpha Babes podcast. So this is what it looks like. So the Alpha Babe podcast, and they're just talking about like basically like relatable things, and I like that. And two of them are, I believe they're like, they are sisters and they are wives, so they talk about totally relatable things. And then this is just like off topic. I listened to Catfish because I don't know, this is kind of like my soap. This is kind of like my my guilty pleasure. I will always be down to listen or watch an episode of Catfish, because there's the fact that people are still getting catfished in 2023, it kind of blows my mind. So that's why it's a little bit funny to me. And also when I listen to it, it literally gets my brain going. I don't get to physically see the characters, so their description of the character, he'll say, oh, Alishia was like 5'7", brown skin with like curly hair extensions, and was like a chiseled cheek with like the perfect eyebrows. Like, just the way how they describe the characters, like how you would describe a character in a book, gets my imagination going. So love that. Another podcast, or Joel Osteen. Let me tell you guys about Joel Osteen real quick. We're about to have a chat, okay? Joel Osteen, I don't know where to begin. But listening to some of his videos during the hardest times in my life, I don't know. I never had faith. I just listened to his videos. I had a notebook and I would write down the message each and every day. And listening to his videos and how the message just resonate with me gave me so much hope, you guys. Because there's tons and tons of videos out there where there's church service, and I did watch those videos, but it didn't resonate with my spirit. It didn't connect for me. So listening to Joel Osteen's videos, like I said, has helped me. It has helped me tremendously through some of the darkest times in my life, through the times where nothing makes sense. All I had was my notebook, listening to Joel Osteen, and just the faith. Just faith, and that was it. But what I can tell you guys is, if you feel lost, because the reality is we're all going through something. We are all going through something, but we live in a world where people like to judge you once you put your business out there. Nobody's perfect. We're all going through something. Whether it's not physically, it could be emotionally. Some of us are fighting emotional demons still to this day. And it doesn't matter how much therapy you get, baby, you just need to give your life to God or whoever it is that you believe in. But what I will say is, I'm glad that I found his videos and I'm glad that I had faith, and I'm glad that, honestly, I'm glad that things worked out the way that they did. So sometimes in life you just have to have faith, and maybe if you're not surrounded by the right people, try to connect with the source. Try to just believe that it will happen for you. So highly recommend Joel Osteen. And something that I have been listening to pretty recently is In the Flow podcast. Now they're very new, so there's not much episode, but I can tell you this. Listening to their podcast, when I'm done, I feel so inspired. And like, I always have to say to myself, like, wow, like I was already thinking on that level, but the fact that someone else said it out loud, it literally just solidified that I am on the right path right now, and everything is working out in my favor. These are two young girls. I absolutely love this podcast, and I wish they would come out with like more episodes. Again, I love it. I don't know how to explain it, but you need to listen to that. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave you guys with those podcasts that you can absolutely check out at any time. And if you're ever having a bad day, just put on one of those podcasts. Let it play in the background while you organize. I promise you, you'll feel better. Back to the program. Now, y'all, I got my soap.
You should come through tonight. I'm chilling on the west side. We'll call my homegirl, tell your best friend. Decide to on the low, no location. I don't want them seeing me getting faded. You should come through tonight. I only kick it with a tight. They won't tell, cause they tryna live their best life too. On the low, on my own, I'll be waiting. Put me on the phone, I'll be waiting. Yeah, almost missing my flight today. Look good even though I feel shitty. I just got back out this way. You already got plans for the city. Call them off cause you call them off for me. You're always going on and on. Got it all, ask me why I never leave. I don't go out much, but you should come through tonight. I'm chilling on the west side. We'll call my homegirl, tell your best friend. Decide to on the low. I don't want them seeing me getting faded. Yeah, looking at you cry,
Okay, y'all. So I'm all showered and lotioned up. And the reason why I have this shower cap on is because my hair is not done. Okay, so we're just gonna keep it on for a little bit longer. But I'm about to put on my dainty jewelry, and this just helps me like I don't know what it is, but there's just something different when you put yourself together when you're at home. Like, you don't have to put on makeup. I feel like these are a bit much. Maybe I should put on smaller earrings. Do I have smaller earrings? Let's check to see if we have smaller earrings. And honestly, I am so happy with my eyebrows. Like, I wanted to get my eyebrows tinted. I just love that little bit of full illusion that it gives me. Spend less time doing my eyebrows is the goal. I'm really glad I went on TikTok and I was able to find like a tutorial and find like the right products to just tint your eyebrows at home by yourself, which saved me about $200. I have not went to the nail salon since Valentine's Day. I did my own fill and I'm about to do a fill with you guys today because it is a self-care day. So that's what we're gonna do later. So I saved myself about 40 to 50 bucks doing my own fill. Okay, could be more, could be more. Usually it's around $55, and the price like fluctuates, which I don't get. Like, sometimes I do the same thing, but sometimes I get charged more. Anyways, we're taking a break from going to the nail salon. Hey babes, I put on my short wig. I don't know what it is, y'all, but ever since wearing my natural hair, like my natural hair makes my face look slimmer, and when I put on wigs it makes my face look bigger. I noticed that. Okay, and I just wanted to officially come on here and end the vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked today's video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of the fam.
I get my